Twitter,
Oh.
where I have it set up so it automatically just tweets out that, hey, I'm streaming. So it's all good.
Yeah, see, I've just pre-written my tweet for later. Just because mine aren't going to be uniform, probably, for a while. Oh, Lavitz, you weren't here, but I'm going to be... well, coincidentally, continuing with the Japanese theme, I'll be streaming a JRPG tonight.
Ah, what's it called? Just came out. That's why.
Yeah. Atelier Ryza 2.
Oh, I just saw the trailer for it, so I'm like, ah.
Yeah. No. I got a free code from my boss man at Well Played. Somehow we got a second code because one of the other guys was reviewing it. I wanted to review it, but the other guy got it. But of course, I had to wait for it to come out before I could stream it.
Sure.
And it came out, I think, 3 days ago in the States, but it didn't come out till today here.
That is strange.
I mean, at least it was only 3 days, but yeah.
Nope. You get a problem.
N is 1,000. Mon is 10,000.
Sen?
N is
Sen.
yen.
N is yen. Sen is 1,000.
Sen Mon. All right. Sen.
So, yep. Ju
Hyaku.
Hyaku Sen Mon.
Yeah. That's why I had the Mon right, but I dropped the S.
We'll get started here in just a second.
Mm-hmm.
All right. It is now time to get started. So, we will start with the first part of the lesson here, and we'll just go over the simple rules of language acquisition. If it doesn't feel like it's working, it's probably not working. So, if you find something that you're doing in class and you're like, this really isn't working for me, that's probably means it's not. So, just keep that in mind. 2, if you feel like you're not getting it, like you're putting in the effort, you're really trying, and it's not actually coming to you, it's probably the teacher, and the teacher needs to change tactics in order to help facilitate learning better. And 3, if what you're learning is not really relevant or not really interesting, you probably aren't acquiring much. Can you guys hear that in the background, or can you hear anything in the background?
No.
Not on Discord.
Not on Discord?
And
Okay.
you're not sharing it on Discord either.
Oh, okay.
That's
Well,
what
I will make sure that I do that.
I was like, hang on, something's missing.
No, we're going hard mode today.
Yeah, I have to learn Japanese blind.
All right. So for the next part here, what I want you to do or to know is that if you want to take notes, you're more than welcome to take notes. I have nothing against people taking notes. I'm not the kind of person that takes notes, but don't feel like you have to take notes, and I'm never going to tell you, hey, you need to write this down, sort of thing. And the next thing we're going to be doing is we're going to be using the vocab from the textbook on pages 104 and 106. If you'd like access to the textbook, just jump into the Discord, and down at the very bottom is our classroom area. You're going to see us inside the class, and you'll be able to access the textbook there. So from there, we're going to get started. All right, so here is our first character for down. So the 3 ways to say this here is ka,
Stop.
sta,
Okay.
there we go,
No, it's. Oh man, I don't even know how to. Or no, I don't know why that's she.
Kuga.
kuda.
Wait. Oh,
Kuda.
Kuda. Whoops.
So
yeah,
they
Kuda.
they use this so when you're saying so remember when we learned Mizu? Do you
Yeah.
remember Mizu?
Mhm.
Do you remember what Mizu means?
Water.
Very good.
Mhm.
So, if you were to ask someone for Mizu or water, you would say Mizu kudasai. So, in this case here, this kuda becomes this kanji.
Hmm.
And you add
Okay.
and you leave the sai up next to it there like that.
Okay.
So we are going to be moving over to
Do they use the kanji for down because you would normally bow when asking for someone? For
right,
something?
right. It's like humbly requesting, so you're putting
Mhm.
yourself at the mercy of somebody else, kind of thing.
Oh, all right, cool. Aha! I understood the use of kanji.
All right, so let's go ahead and get this one written out here. So basically, what it is, it's a line across. Oh, wrong tool. I need to change.
I was like, that's so precise.
That's wow. All right, so we do 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah, that one's pretty easy.
Yep. 1, 2. Oh, sorry. There needs to be a little bit of a downward mark there, like that.
And it's
Does
basically
it
a
need to
katakana
touch or
totally.
not touch?
Pardon?
'Cause
It's supposed to
The
touch.
one before wasn't touching.
Right. It's
The example wasn't touching.
right.
That's why we're like,
It's the font.
okay.
So like it's not one of those things like usually how our teacher would explain it to us in university was that when you draw the line down like this, you should start right at the very edge. But it doesn't necessarily have to. If you miss and you do this, it's okay, but try and get as close to the edge as possible.
Hmm. Yeah, font can be killer.
Yep. So it's the other thing that the teacher would tell us is that everything all is like broken into like parts. So you have like your halfway line here like this, and you draw in like a line like this here. I'll just erase this real quick and then draw it in real quick. So you have like a halfway line here, and you have a halfway line here. And everything all lines up within this line like that, with these 4 lines. As a matter of fact, like when the kids go out and they actually buy textbooks, these textbooks have these lines in there like this.
Mm.
So you have like 1, 2, 3, and it's supposed to line up with the way the lines are set up like that. So you want them like evenly distributed. That the reason for that is that when you go to draw, you're not doing something where you're like this and then like that, or something where you're like this here and then that and then something like that. It's to even everything out so you can get a good medium range. All right, so that was the first one, and we're going to go back here. And like I said before, this one here would be used for kudasai, so it's 1, 2, 3, and then you would add sai to the end of this. Because this right here is kuda. So another thing is that what is it? You could say. Do you remember tsukue?
Not really.
It sounds familiar, but I'm
That was
trying
from
to.
the last lesson that we were just doing, wasn't it?
Yep. This
That's
was
not like-
desk.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you could say tsukue no shita. So this is an example of where like the onyomi and kunyomi can be different. But these two here, this one here is a kunyomi, and they use the same character here for kudasai. This is also a kunyomi.
Hmm.
So. All right, so let's move on to the next one. So you have Jo, Ue, and what is it? Nobu. Or Noble, sorry. And funny thing here, so we're all Monster Hunter fans, right?
Mm-hmm.
Low rank is called Shokyu, which means like starting rank.
Right.
And high rank is called Jokyu.
Upper ranks, sure.
Yep. So, and then it's actually they actually use this this kanji for that. So
Got
that's
it.
where that Jo comes from as well. It also means up here like this, and this also means to climb or to go up the mountain.
Okay.
And let's move over to draw these real quick here.
That's kind of funny.
What's that?
Well, like how we have words that mean the same thing, or mean different things, but are like said the same.
Yeah.
Instead of that's not really the case in Japanese super often, correct?
Right.
So instead, they have letters that look the same but mean different things
Right.
when in context.
Right.
And even though they look the same, they are used to sound differently.
Right. But I mean, like the best way to look at these here like that is you have what is it? Like Jo here is an adjective.
Mm-hmm.
Ue is a preposition, and Noboru is a verb.
Okay.
So it means it the context of where they're used in the sentence will determine which one you're going to be using. Like which sound will be associated with it
Right.
and what it actually means. All right, so first things first is we draw this line here, and then you draw a line down, and then draw a line across. There are no flicks or anything like that in this here, so it's all a bunch of straight lines. So you have 1, 2, 3. Try this one more time. 1, 2, 3. All right. Next one we have Naka. And this is going to be really interesting because you're going to do this backwards from what you think. All right. So you have Chu, Ju, and Naka for your sounds here. So like your junior high school will be called Chugakko. Like that. And then you have, what is it? Ju is, I think it's a variation of Chu. but it's for like what is it? There's another chu you can use and ju you can use, meaning like throughout the day or throughout like a specific time period. They'll use ju for that as well. And then naka is just means middle or center, like literally in the middle of something.
Hmm.
So like
Yeah.
this one here can be used for like this one's used for like middle school. This one's here is like during something, and then this one here is like an item in between two other items. Like that. So we're going to go ahead and draw this one here. Okay, and you're going to start with one line, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just like that. And I
Weird.
drew that really big. 2, 4, 5. So you basically you make a rectangle, but how you're supposed to make the rectangle is 1, 2, 3, 4. Just like that. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Is the reason the second stroke is like that in order to make it sort of as even as possible?
Yes. You'll find that as you start doing other things here, you're going to have things that have a radical like this, and some of those radicals will actually either have you doing that or have you doing that. But almost always when you're going from left to right and you have to go down afterwards, it's going to be one stroke. Each time is going to be one stroke just like that.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just all a part of just the drawing style in Japanese. Okay, and we'll go on to the next one. I think this is the last one. And we're going to do half. Hold on just a second here. I want to make sure that I get the stroke order right on this. Yep, okay, here we go. So the first one here is you start with the two lines that come in like this. Then you put a small line here. Then you put a slightly bigger line here. And then you put another line down through there like that. And as a matter of fact, those two lines here are supposed to be a little bit closer inside. So 1, 2, 3. And you guys should know this one because this one means half.
Han.
Which monkey?
That is correct. Han. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just like that. Okay, and we'll come back here. And really, Han is the only thing that's used for this. You'll find that there's you'll find a bunch of kanji that they'll only have like one pronunciation that they use for it, and those ones are they're a godsend sometimes because you don't have to worry about like omyomi and figure out if it has a kunyomi or not. But if you look at like the one for day has like the character for day that we learned before here like this, that one has like I think it's like 9 or 10, like 9 or 10 different ways to say this.
Oh dear.
So it's I was going over that with what is it? One of the teachers that I was talking to, like that's why it's so hard for foreigners to read Japanese, is because like we're used to having things be different, but not different in a way where it feels like you have to innately realize what the meaning is without actually knowing the meaning. All right, so do you guys remember this?
Gah. Does it move or not move?
Right, pretty much. And usually it's like, is it dead or not dead?
Well, see, that's where I thought it was like that originally, and then
Yeah.
you told me that plants are non-living,
Yep.
which made it was like, okay, it's not quite literal.
Right, it's living / like moving. Like things that move on their own volition, sort of thing. And no, that doesn't mean like Venus flytraps are considered living. They're let's just say that they need to be mobile.
What about a car?
It's not of its own volition.
Yeah.
Okay, I figured, but I was just like,
I mean, that's one of the interesting things about it, though. All
The
right.
best way I can justify it is when this rule was made, plants weren't considered living things.
Right. All right. So, first one here. Ellie, you want to take it?
Tsukue. And I'm trying to remember what that is.
We went over it just a few minutes ago when we were.
Oh, we
Oh,
did.
wait, desk.
That is correct, when we did Naka. So, which one do you use?
I've forgotten what goes in front of it, but I know it's like Gaelu.
Well, Ga. And then he wants the whole moss part, so you gotta change the
Oh
verb.
yeah, Gaarimas.
Why is this not drawing?
Oh, you're on a razor, that's why.
Nice. Got him.
There we go. Okay. So yeah, we have the next Lavitz. Why don't you take this one?
Hito. Oh man, which one is that? So Hito ga imasu.
Very good. And next, why don't you take this one, Ellie?
You give this one to me every time.
Alright.
Koki Gaarimas.
Very good. And Lavitz, why don't you take that one?
Gohan ga arimasu.
Very good. So
Which would be
Now-
red.
I'm going to confuse you
Yeah.
intentionally. Ellie, you're looking into a pond.
It's Sakata and it's fish, isn't it?
Sakana?
Sakana, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Sakana Gaimas.
Very good. Now, Lavitz, I want you to do this one. And now you're sitting at a restaurant and you see fried fish.
Oh, great. I get to be the one who's confused. So I'm just going to go with what we should think it is. Sakana ga arimasu.
Very good. You are correct.
Oh, okay. That's not confusing at all.
I mean, I didn't think you were gonna be that mean.
Well, no, I was just expecting it to be wrong at some point.
Okay.
Yeah. So if it's dead and cooked, then
Yeah.
it's food. It's no longer. It is no longer the fish in the pond. It is the fish food.
Exactly. So now,
Context.
so now we're moving on, and we've got, what is it? The ni aru. Can you tell me the difference between ga aru and ni aru?
Moving in motion, right? No.
Time.
Is that right? Time. Is it time?
Because ni is time, isn't it?
Oh, okay.
Not necessary. In this case here, it means location.
Okay.
So if it's a location, we use ni.
But if it actually is there, it's ga.
Yep. So let's take a look over here, and we will go over this one here. And who did the last one on the last page?
Lavitz was after me
I
with
did
the
the
dead
second
fish.
fish.
Yep. Okay, so Ellie, why don't you take this one? So there will be no class on Thursday.
Okay. Hang on.
So first thing would be class.
Yeah.
So class no Thursday ending, right? Oh, it starts with Thursday?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Makuyobi.
Moku.
Makuyo.
Mokuyobi. Yeah. Mo. Like, what is the
What's the particle for time?
ni?
Very good.
Mokuyobi ni.
No, that's study.
Kurasu. Let's see. Ga arimasen.
Very good. One more time.
Mokuyobi ni kurasu ga arimasen.
Very good. And we did the class kurasu, but I know that I told you guys. Hold on a second. My pen is being.
You're on a razor again.
I'm on a razor.
Yeah,
Erase. You're on the eraser tool.
that's what it looks like
Not
to us on top of the screen
If you look at the top.
in your little toolbar.
Ah, well, okay. That could be the problem. What was I gonna say? Say it one more time.
Mokuyobi ni kurasu ga arimasen.
Right. So what I was going to tell you before is that we have the Japanese for class, which is jugyo. Jugyo.
Jugo. Okay.
Jugyo.
Jugyo. Okay.
Okay. So try using this with it now.
Okay. Mokuyobi ni jugo ga arimasen.
Jugyo.
Jugyo. What did I say?
Jugo.
You gotta get that Y pronunciation on the second.
Jugyo. Okay. Yep. Mokuyobi ni jugyo ga arimasen.
Very good. Lavitz, how about you take this one right here?
Oh man, what is over there then? Or I guess it would be.
Do you remember, what is it? Koko?
Over there.
Soko.
Alright.
And
Asoko.
very good. Fantastic.
So Yamashita Sensei. Oh no, wa right?
Very good.
Well, Yamashita Sensei wa Asoko. Asoko ga arimasu.
Asoko ga arimasu?
Or ni arimasu.
Asoko
No.
Ga?
Oh, ga imasu.
Asoko ga imasu. So
Sorry,
Asoko,
I keep
and-
thinking living is on the left and non-living is on the right.
and he's at a certain
So-
location, right?
So it would be ni imasu.
Very good. Let's try that one more time.
So, Yamashita sensei wa asoko ni imasu.
Very good. Fantastic. And Eddie, why don't you do the very top one?
Forgotten what bus stop is.
So, basu te.
Basute. Um. Is it like basute ni asoko ni imasu? Oh wait, ni arimasu?
So
Or too many
it's
ni?
the same structure that what is it, Lavitz just said.
Okay,
Right.
so it's wa instead of ni. Okay.
Is it wa?
It is because the bus stop is the subject.
Okay.
Okay. Because yeah, I wasn't sure because it's a place if it was like
Right.
ni
but
or
It's
Yeah.
a location, but it is the subject of the sentence, which is why it gets wa.
Okay.
basute wa asoko ni arimasu.
Very good. And Lavitz, why don't you do the last one?
What's child? Kodomo. Okay. Watashi wa kodomo ga imasu.
Very good. Fantastic. All right. Let's move on to the next part here. All right. So, Ellie, can you read that first sentence for me right here? And can you read the furigana underneath it? If you cannot, I can put it in for you.
I think it says Niman go. Niman go? Oh, Nihongo. That makes sense.
I was like, wait, that's not ma.
Yeah. Nihongo no. Wait. Yeah.
It's the same.
Nihongo no Nihon wa. Wait. Yeah, okay. Nihongo no Han wa. What's that?
Wait, did she cut out there, or am I crazy?
She didn't cut out.
Oh, okay.
Hang on. I'm just confused why there's like, you say it's the same, but there's no knee on the other side.
Right. I am saying that this character here is exactly the same as this character here.
Got it. So
That's why I
you're-
was confused by what
yeah.
Lavit said. I was like, but I said what it was there.
No, that's why I thought you might have cut out. I didn't
No,
hear
no, no,
anything.
no. Nihongo no hon wa is that hang on a minute. Deiko wait. That's day, isn't it?
Do.
Do doko oh yeah, doko de desu ka?
Doko
Wait,
desu.
doko desu ka?
Very good. Let's try that one more time.
Nihongo no hon wa doko desu ka?
Very good. Lavitz,
Yeah.
what did she say?
Do I have a Japanese book? No. Is there a Japanese book?
Doko.
Oh, where is the Japanese book? Got it.
Very good.
Hon. That's right.
Yeah, hon is
no
book.
book.
yeah.
I forgot about that.
And then what's
Oh,
this
Oh.
here?
oh man, you got me like 2 lessons ago. So I would assume that's newspaper, which you're writing it out for me. Thank you. What's that small thing next to? Wait, what? Now I'm super confused. Are you giving me the whole sentence or what's up?
No, that's how you say this item here.
Okay, because I saw a row with a G-side, so I was very confused. Got it. I did not see those 2 parts. What is that then? That's Shin. What is that? Is that
It's
not?
boo.
It's boo.
There are 3 ways to write
There's
it.
a different way to write who.
That's the
why.
quick way to write foo, isn't it?
Right,
But with
there's,
the
like-
diacritic.
Yeah.
We haven't
That's why I
used
didn't
that in a while.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. That's why I was like, what is that? What
Yep.
is this kanji he's throwing at me? No. I got it. So it's
So start with the subject.
yeah. Nihongo no hon wa shinbun ni no o
Shinbun.
shinbun no, and then I need to remember under, which I can get in vocab reference real quick. I thought I could. There it is. I went too far back.
Love it.
Under, which is what? Oh, you put it on there.
It's the middle one from what we did earlier.
Yeah, I know, but I don't remember all the definitions he gave us for it, so I'm
Sta.
gonna go. Sta. Okay.
Right?
So,
Yes, that is correct.
so it's Shinbun wa, or sorry, nope, it's Nihongo no hon wa Shinbun shita ni arimasu.
You missed the
Ni-
particle.
What did I miss? Or sorry, I did miss no, and it's not arimasu. It's no, it is arimasu. So Nihongo no hon. No, Nihongo no hon wa shin bun, right? Yeah, shinbun no shita arimasu. No, shita ni arimasu. Got it.
Try it one more time.
So Nihongo no hon wa shibun or shibun no shita ni arimasu.
Very good. And just so you know, this is Shinbun.
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 What am I saying?
Shibun.
I'm missing the.
You forgot this. You said Shibun.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's do the next one here. Lavitz, why don't you read number 3?
Meari. Oh, number 3. Sorry. Su. Sano. Jisho wa or Jisho. Yeah, Jisho wa doko desu ka?
One more time. Try and say that a bit smoother.
Sure. Susan no Jisho. That's the word I'm getting on because Jisho. Okay.
Yep.
Susan no Jisha wa doko desu ka?
Okay.
Jisho is what I'm supposed to say.
Yep. Very good. Self-correction is the best form of correction.
All I need is inside.
We learned this one.
Oh, yeah.
Saka.
Not Saka.
No,
No? Yeah.
Naka.
Very
Naka.
good.
Oops. Susan no jisho wa kaban naka. Oh, wait.
It's these dang articles that keep
Oh.
getting.
Wait, that goes after the kaban, right?
That's
Yeah.
right.
Okay, you just did it. I thought I already missed it rather than it was coming up. Susan no jisho wa kaban no naka ni arimasu.
Very good. Fantastic. Good job.
Helps when I know some of the words.
And Lavitz
Mm-hmm.
or Eddie, why
Elliot.
don't you
Yeah.
read number 4 here?
Ooh, there's funny kanji in there. Is that Teisho
That's not Te.
kan? Oh,
No.
Toshokan. Okay.
Very good.
Toshokan wa doko desu ka?
Toshokan is library? No.
That is right.
Toshokan. Oh, it is library. Okay. Ooh.
I think it's just
Ushire?
Ushiro.
Ushiro.
Bushido. Okay.
Ray is like that.
So Toshokan wa Ushiro no. No, this is different, isn't it? Nope, I'm not. No, it's not.
Yeah, it is. It is different.
I'm looking for that right now. Then. Is it? What am I looking for then?
You're looking for post office.
Oh. I thought I was looking for the library.
Yubin Kyoku.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. What did I? Okay, so Toshokan wa Yubin Gyoku no. Forgot what back was.
Ushiro.
Ushiro. That's what he wrote down. That's right. Ushiro ni arimasu.
Let's try that one more time.
So, Toshokan wa Yubinkyo no
Yubin Kyoku.
Yubinkyoku. Excuse me. So Toshokan wa Yubinkyoku no Ushiro ni arimasu.
Very good. Fantastic. And Lavitz, why don't you do the very bottom one?
That's Ginkyo.
Ginko.
Ginko. Excuse me. Ginko wa doko desu ka?
Well, it is left.
Or
Tonari. Oh, right. Of course. Ginko wa Yubin Kyoku no Tonari ni arimasu.
very good. Fantastic. Good job. All right, so we did some past tense here. We'll go over this really quick. Do you remember this when we practiced it? So like the past. So we did
Yeah.
des, and then past tense is,
Deshita.
and then you have what is a negative like janai or arimasen,
Yeah.
and then you have
Janakata.
this. Very good. And then for verbs, you have mas becomes,
Mashita.
and masen becomes.
Masendeshita.
Very good. So now we are going to do a little bit of. So I'll help you out here. and I will give you the
Nomu.
very good for drink. Now, Eddie, can you tell me what the past tense for this is?
Is it nomi mashita?
Very good.
That's really funny
Oh.
to say.
Screwed that up. So, nomimashita. Okay, and Lavitz, why don't you give me the negative?
Nomimasen desha.
Very good. And then for the next one here, we have speak, which is hanasu. And Lavitz, why don't you give me the past tense for that?
Hanashimasu.
For past
Hanashimashita.
hanashimashita. Very good. And what is the negative past tense then?
Oh, hang on. Hanashimasen shita?
So
Hanashimasen shita?
Deshita.
Deshita. Oh,
Yeah.
right. Okay. I was like, hang on, they sound too similar. There's something wrong. Hanashimasen deshita.
very good. And next one is listen, which is kiku. So
Kikimashita.
very good.
And Kikimasen desha.
Very good. So for this one here, it's kikimashita.
Kikimashita. Yeah.
Very good. And next one we have bai, which is kau.
Cow.
Cow.
So
I'm
I
gonna
would
buy a
think
cow.
that's an irregular, so it's just Kimashita.
That's ka. U becomes
Oh. E. So Kaimashita.
very good. Kaimashita. Very good. So, and then the negative is
Kaimash deshita. Oh, wait. Kaimasen deshita.
very good.
I can't do the she sounds today.
So
Ugh.
kaimasen deshita.
Kaimasen deshita.
Very good. And then take is toru.
Lavin?
W.
Is it
Q
me?
again.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Is it Tori Masenka? I mean, Mashita.
Very good. Torimashita. Very good. Lavitz.
Orimasen desha.
Very good. And the next is right, which is kaku.
So it's Kakimashita.
Very good.
Kaki Masen deshita.
Very good. Next one is matsu.
That one's tricksy.
Yeah, is it like I'm trying to think. Is Sue go to she?
No, it's a T sound. So what's the do your ta line down? What's the E in the ta line?
Te. Sute.
E.
Oh.
So it's
Oh,
sashi,
chi.
sute, so
Chi.
ta.
Yeah,
There you
yeah.
So you have ta.
She got it. She just needs to figure out the.
Chi. Machi
Okay.
Masen.
No, we're doing.
Yep.
Pass.
Hang on. Machi Ma. My brain is like no. Sounds that come out right. Machi Masen Mashita.
And so machimashita.
Machi
And then
Mashita.
Machimasen
Very
desha.
good. Very good.
I got
Now,
them all mixed up
Try
now.
this. Try this one here. This one is the one that always gets me. Okay.
Mm-hmm. So it's
Wait.
Shiku. No.
Isn't there a bit missing?
Chitsu. I'm waiting for the
Oh.
whole thing. So, Chitsu ne.
This is Ray.
That's May? Oh, it is Ray. Yeah, you're right.
Shitsure ishimasu.
So,
Shima.
Shitsude Imash or Ishimasu.
So
Okay,
shitsude shimasu.
Shitsude Shimasu, which is pardon me or
Shitsure
something like that?
shimasu.
Yeah, it's a very honorific way to apologize to somebody or to excuse yourself. Shitsude shimasu.
Shitsude Shimasu.
Shitsure shimasu.
That one for me was the worst tongue twister that I could ever have done in class
I
because
mean, I
Definitely
can still do a Chishi Sugaku. I can get that one out. I'm just getting my Masens and my Mashtas all jumbled in my head.
so I got it mixed up. But the funny thing is anytime you go and you walk into a teacher's office or anything like that, you have to say that as you knock on the door, and then you have to say that. So
Yep.
every time I'd screw up, they'd make me go back outside and say it again.
Shitsure shimasu.
Very good. All right,
Oh
so
wait,
next
we
one
didn't do
here.
the negative though, so hang on. Let
Okay.
me try and
Wait,
get
we
it right.
I don't think that is there is it?
Oh.
For what?
I don't think we were doing. I don't think he gave us the definition for the last one, did he?
Hold on.
I did Machimasen
Machimashita. Machimashita.
Very good.
Yeah, and Machimasen Deshita.
Yeah.
That is Aru. So, Imashita.
No.
Arimasu.
Oh, is it Adi? Oh yeah, Arimashita. Got it. I don't know why I keep
Arimashita.
thinking it's irregular. I'm just waiting for him to
Yeah.
try and trick me.
Arimasen desu.
Very
What's that?
good. And
I
now
can't
let's
get
switch
that
it.
out.
Let's switch it over, and I want you to do this one next.
So,
Iru.
Idu. And this is an irregular verb, so now he actually is doing it. Right?
That you are
So-
correct, sir.
Imashita.
Is that
Correct?
right?
That is correct.
Imash.
That's right. I keep forgetting irregular verbs is most of the
Imashita.
time it's an E sound before the verb.
Now, bear with me a second here.
Yeah. And this is abnormal. Imas. I hate you.
This one
Irimas.
here
Okay.
means like there is,
Uh-huh.
and this one here means need.
Okay. That's fine, I guess.
But they're from the same thing.
Right.
That's just mean.
Will re come up in other situations in that context, or is that the only time?
So here's the thing. The kanji for these are different.
That's fair then, I guess. Not
There's
really.
and-
I hate it.
Right, but so you're going to see different kanji, so it makes it easier to read. This is why what is it? Reading solely in hiragana tends to make it more difficult for people to understand the context of what's going on in the sentence. Because you're trying to gain everything phonetically, and there are so many like clusters and words put together in a sentence that has no breaks in it that it's very difficult to know what is part of what word and what not. All right. So next, let's do some root verbs and some irregular verbs. So, do you remember what to eat is?
Tabemasu.
Well, can you tell me the dictionary form?
Tabe.
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 Rudu.
Very good. And now let's get the past form here.
So tabemashita.
Very good. And the negative there, Ellie?
Tabema. I can't. What is it with me and S's today?
I think you're trying to say it as one whole thing instead of the two separates.
Yeah, that's probably part of
So,
the problem.
Masen desha.
Yeah. Tabemasen deshita.
Yeah. My youngest sometimes has problems with saying like T sounds. So sometimes he would say this for eat.
Oh.
So he'd say aberu instead of taberu.
Hmm.
So we have taberu. And the next one for get up. Do you remember get up?
Doesn't it begin with an no? Yeah, an I.
That's an O.
That's an O.
Okiru.
Very
Okiru.
good.
So, okiru would be okimashita.
Very good. And
Okima. Yeah. Okimasen deshita.
very good. And now I'll have Ellie do the past affirmative for
The-
the next ones. Do you remember for do? I will
Dore?
I will give you a hint.
Uh-huh. Hanama or hana kyo.
This is
No,
Ben.
it's benkyo. I don't know
Benkyo.
where I was at.
Shimas?
Very good. Benkyo shimasu. And do you know the dictionary form of shimasu?
Oh, she
Uh,
got it. Is it Sadu? No,
No.
Close.
It's still.
Very good.
Sudu.
Okay. And then so Ellie, what is the past affirmative then here?
Sushi master?
Try that again.
Hang on.
So read this for me here.
Benkyo shimashita.
Very good. Fantastic.
So,
And the next one?
And shimasen deshita.
Fantastic. Good job.
Oh, right. I put the Sue in, but I didn't need to put the Sue in.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
I was like, I don't know if
think
you
you
got why she made a mistake there, but all right, that's fine. We'll continue.
No,
Yes,
yeah.
sensei.
Ellie, you leave Sue out of this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Do you remember come?
Oh, that was funny. All right, do the sentence. Okay, your answer is correct. Wait, what? To come.
Ooh. Iku.
Now that's to
Iku.
go.
Oh.
Oh, so
Uh,
kudu? No.
Very good.
it is
Fantastic.
kudu. So it's Kimash. Or no, this is supposed to be Ellie again.
I think you were right though.
I am, but I stopped myself. So
Yeah. Yeah. Kimashita.
Fantastic. And
Kimasen deshita.
you guys are doing great. All right.
Oh no, we're back here again.
All right. So, Lavitz, why don't you read this one here?
Let's see. I'm trying to read the kinu, hu, ha, or is that uwa?
Kino.
Kino. Oh, so kinoa, right?
Yep.
That is another batsuyo.
Ge-
Getsuyobi. That's not a ba. That's a sorry. Kinoa getsuyobi. De deshtaka. Okay,
Very
so,
good.
You want me to go one more time a little smoother?
Yes, please.
Kinoa. I forgot the day of the week I was on already. Getsuyobi deshtaka.
Very good.
What's that? What's Kino?
Yeah.
So
Do we know Kino?
you should.
No.
So Ashta is tomorrow. Kyo is today.
Uh,
Kino is
Oh, yesterday.
very good.
so
Yesterday was what'd you say? Getsu.
Getsu
Yeah,
Yobi.
Monday.
So just for everyone's sanity, what day are we working on today? Is it Friday? Is what we're going with?
Well, we're
Yep.
just saying that it wasn't. You don't have to tell them the
Okay.
actual day. You have to tell them it wasn't Monday.
Okay. So,
So Eddie,
do you really still start with that?
yep.
Okay.
Is that just kino wa getsu yobi ni janakata desu?
Getsuyobi ja nakatta desu.
Oh, so no particle there.
Right.
Okay.
So try one more time.
Kino wa getsu yobi janakata desu.
Mm-hmm. Good job. And let's do the next one here. Eddie, why don't you read this one here?
Is that kodemo?
Not day.
Oh,
Oh,
this one's been
kodomo?
getting you all day. Dang.
Yeah, I don't know what it is about that. Kodomo?
Very good.
Kodomo no wait. Toki.
Very good.
Oh, that's a comma, isn't it?
That is a
that threw me
comma.
off before.
There's commas now.
Yeah. Remember we were like, what's that thing?
Oh,
Not
I
realizing
don't.
it was
I kind of
punctuation.
do, but not really.
Um,
It's what you think it
I
is.
just want to make Desperado feel bad.
Kodomo no yeah, toki ii ko oh, okay. That repeats itself.
Yes.
Ii kodomo deshita ka.
Very
So
good.
if I'm, let me see if I got this. So it's not EE, it's just an elongated E. Sound.
Very good.
Yeah. Kodomo no toki I what?
I think he's just writing it out so we can translate it easier
Oh, okay. I was just like
because we're out of time.
kodomo no toki I kodomo deshita ka.
Very good.
So what's the question?
So, Kodomo no Toki. This is probably better described as when.
Good. When is your child behaved?
No.
No. What?
So,
The good is. That's
what
why.
what this is missing in the front is the anatawa. This good child.
Uh-huh.
Anata wa ii kodomo deshita ka? And
Your child is good?
no, were you a good child?
Oh.
So when you were a child, were you a good child?
That's a really convoluted question.
It is. So,
So would we still do the first part?
yes, you would.
Yeah. So it'd be kodomo no toki ii kodomo de shimashita? Yeah.
Deshita.
Deshita. Oh, sorry. So kodomo no doki ii kodomo deshita. Toki. Toki. I
I
keep
know
thinking
it's really hard. You want to say doki?
Yeah, you want to say doki twice because it's or
Toki Doki
Yeah.
from Toki Doki.
Yeah.
toki doki. Yeah. So kodomo no toki. Yeah, it just goes straight for doki. Kodomo no toki ii kodomo deshita.
Yo.
Or
Deshita. Yo.
what's the negative then?
So,
Deshita.
I kodomo, what is it? Janakata desu.
Janakata. Ah, gotcha.
Right, but if you want to say good and bad, like bad is warui. That's why warui. Warui. Now, I want you to take a look at this now.
Is this for Wario?
Very good.
Waruyo.
Waruyo.
Wario. I had a suspicion that that's where you were going.
Yep. And that's where it comes from.
Ah, I didn't know that, but that makes
And
sense.
that's why you have Waruigi as well. All right, well, we're
Oh.
going to stop here for tonight. I want to thank everybody for coming out, and we will catch you next week. So take care, and bye-bye.